Hello and welcome to Game News from Danish Super Vikings. Today we're going to talk a bit about Battlefront.
And the new upcoming Just Cause 3 game.
And then we're also going to talk a bit about the new Need for Speed game, which looks pretty amazing. So yeah, we're going to start with talking a bit about Battlefront, and you were so lucky that you played the alpha.
I was really lucky to get an alpha key, and the game is really amazing. It is what Battlefield should have been like many years ago, and as a Star Wars fan, this game I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
The action in the game is so awesome, and the Star Wars spirit is right there.
But we also played a lot of Battlefield 4, and I think when you play the Battlefront, do you think it's more fast-paced gameplay than Battlefield 4?
It's easier to get into the game. The first time I played the game, I got into the game, choose a weapon, and I was running around killing people right away. It is easy to figure out what to do in the game, how to do things. You have these pickups all around the world you can pick up, and you can instead of you pick up a plane or something and take off, you just get this pickup in the world, like an ability, you can say. And then you can use it if you want, or you can just save it for later. But if you die, you'll lose it.
Yeah, okay, so like when we played Battlefield, you walk up to the vehicle and you get in the vehicle.
Yeah.
Here you don't have that. The
No,
moment
you
you
don't,
just...
When you pick up the ability to call in, if you're the rebellion, you can just call in a bomber if it's a bomber you pick.
Yeah, so you call in the Y-wing.
Yeah.
And then
exactly.
you control it.
And then you control it. Then you actually shift person. So the man you were calls in reinforcements, and then you play as this reinforcement. And it actually works pretty nice. And then when you crash this plane, which you probably will, because I don't think it's pretty easy to fly the planes, but you probably just have to get used to it. But then you just spawn again as a new person.
What about, now you mentioned the Rebels, did you also play as the Empire?
Yes, I did. And I flew the TIE Fighter, and it's amazing. And I love the walkers. You can get into the walkers, as you see in the gameplay right now, and it is really amazing. You can use big bombs and just kill a lot of people. But when you're inside the big walker here, you're there for a limited amount of time. It counts down in the bottom of the screen, so when this is done, then you'll get back to the man.
Is that what we see in the bottom right there?
Exactly.
So if you kill people, you get more time in the walker?
Yeah, not much. You can't keep on walking forever. Or maybe you can if you're really good. I couldn't. I tried, but I couldn't.
What about the scout vehicle, the AT-ST?
The smaller ones?
Yeah.
They're actually pretty funny to walk around in and shoot people.
Yeah.
I think they're a lot easier because you can control them yourself.
You couldn't do that with the big one?
The big walker, you can only control the guns, nothing else.
Okay.
So it just continues on a path like it was on a rail or something, and then you just shoot until you don't have any more time.
Did you ever, as playing as the Rebellion, get a big walker down?
Yeah, we got a lot of big walkers down, but we never tried to get it down with the wire, the tripwire. We always just blew it up.
Yeah, okay.
When the shield is down, then you can just start. Everybody just shoots at it with what you got. If you have a bazooka, you shoot at it with that. But if you don't, you just take your laser gun and just shoot it at.
Yeah, okay.
So.
I also read that you can't just use the zip line. You have to wait and use the zip line when the shields are down.
Yeah, I think so. I never saw it actually in the game, but I think that's how it works.
Then also, what about the flying? We see the flying here, and I think it looks pretty amazing. But how about steering the TIE Fighter and the X-wing?
I found that controlling it from third-person view was really difficult to me. It's difficult to see how far are you actually from the ground. So every time I saw it from outside and I tried to fly down and bomb people, I just crashed. Every single time. So I decided to stay inside and just see from there. Then it's actually pretty easy to control the planes. So.
Would you say it's like flying an airplane in Battlefield 4? Or
no, it's nothing like it. It's nothing like it.
Okay.
It's easier. It's a lot easier.
It's easier.
But you can't stop the planes as you can in Battlefield. In Battlefield, there's something wrong with the planes. They can just stop in midair and shoot people. You can't do that in this game.
Then we also see here the heroes in the end of the video here.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
you didn't get to play as them because it was only...
It wasn't in the alpha.
No, okay.
The opportunity wasn't there in the alpha, so I never saw it, but it looks pretty amazing that you can be Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to that.
So pretty quick, what do you think about Battlefront?
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Coming later this year.
Yeah, November 17th, I think. Yeah, of course, and then we're also going to talk a bit about the new Just Cause game coming in December?
1st of December. That's what Steam says. So
yeah, okay.
Let's trust Steam.
Yeah. So, I have a lot of questions about this game. We both played Just Cause 1 and Just Cause 2.
Yes, a lot.
And yeah, a lot for you, but it really didn't get the grasp of me in that way because I think, it's a big difference because in the Just Cause 1 and Just Cause 2, it was, very open world and you had to drive sometimes a very long way to get from point A to point B. And I thought that you have this rural environment. There's not as much city and stuff like that. What is your take on the new game?
From what we have seen so far, I think it's going to be a bit easier to get around in the world. We have 400 square miles of terrain here, so it's a pretty big map. But I think it's going to be easier to get around because before you only had your grappling hook and you had your parachute, but now you actually got some wings.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, you have a built-in wingsuit, so you can get faster from A to B by doing that. And I think it's easier to get a plane here as well to get around. So.
Yeah, now we just saw the new destruction here.
Yeah.
There's something new with the grapple hook out.
The grappling hook has got some new abilities.
Yeah.
In the first one you could only grapple yourself. That's it. In the second one you could grapple from between 2 points, but it wasn't as strong. If you grapple it to your vehicle and to something else, and you stepped out of this vehicle, it snapped pretty easy.
Oh.
It shouldn't do that in this game. And the new ability the grappling hook has got is that you can pull stuff together, so you can grapple it to two objects, and then you can extract them to each other.
Yeah, like the dictator hitting himself with the hand in the head.
Exactly, and you can do it with everything in the game, so you can just destroy everything. And that's the amazing part of this game, just destroying stuff. What they say about FFC right here is the destroying, for instance, a gas station. Because it's one of the funny things to destroy, so this will respawn at some point and you can destroy it again.
Yeah, in Just Cause 2, they didn't respawn again because there was they were part of the reputational. You had to do something to get the attention of the dictator.
Exactly. So when you have destroyed a big landmark, you couldn't re-destroy it again.
No.
And that was a bit of a shame, I think. Here we see the wings, so you can see how fast you can get around in the world, and I would say it's pretty amazing.
Yeah. I think this is doing a good thing for me because this looks like it makes it a lot easier to travel from A to B.
Yeah.
And I also think that when I look back at Just Cause 1 and Just Cause 2, the vehicle controls in those games were awful.
Yeah,
I hated to drive vehicles in it. I only wanted to drive the motorcycles.
Yeah. It isn't like GTA or something where the vehicles actually feels like vehicles. In these games, it kind of feels like the vehicles are glued to the ground or something. You can't slip with the vehicles, and when you are jumping with the vehicles, it's very difficult for them to get on top. You can't actually land on the roof. I don't know if they fixed it in this game because I think it was a bit of shame.
I heard they said that they actually have worked a lot on the vehicle controls, but still, when I see this now, he just grew past things and that didn't happen anything to the guy, and he jumps with it.
And when you see this, it's like it has a fixed angle when you fly, and you'll always land on the wheels, and I think it's a bit of shame actually. It's a bit too easy to drive. But still, I could live with this if they only just fix the vehicle control, but how you drive the car. Yeah.
Then also I have written down the thing I thought about Just Cause 2 was you remember the game Mercenary 2?
Yes.
It was a bit the same environment, Mercenary 2 and Just Cause 2.
It was a lot like the same, yeah.
But I really liked in Mercenary 2 was the cooperative mode.
That's right.
I know they made a mod for Just Cause 2.
Never tried it.
I haven't tried it on Just Cause 2 either.
And I haven't heard actually if they're doing anything about cooperative in this game. I don't think so, but we can only hope so.
Yeah, I was reading a bit about it, but it didn't say anything. It only said single player.
Yeah, but let's hope they'll add it, because in this big an environment, it is a shame that you can't play it with your friends.
Yeah,
I really think so.
It also said that it is 1,000 square kilometers.
No, it's 400 square miles.
I thought I read on Steam it was 1,000
square miles. Maybe they added it up to square kilometers, but it's not completely.
Oh yeah, miles, kilometers. Yeah, I think yeah. Yeah, but I think that's all we had time for in Just Cause 2.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to playing? Just Cause 3. Sorry. Are you looking forward to playing this game?
Yeah, I really am, because I love to destroy stuff in games.
Yeah, I know.
That's my passion.
Yeah, and then we also have to talk, we want to talk a bit about the new Need for Speed game.
This looks amazing.
Yeah, I actually have really high hopes for this game.
Yeah.
I played a lot of the old Need for Speed games,
Yeah.
but the last couple, I would actually say the last 4 years, I nearly haven't touched a Need for Speed game.
No, me neither.
Because I just think they keep adding a new Need for Speed game. Then there is the Most Wanted 2 and Underground, not Underground, Undercover and Shift 2.
Yes, it's like they put new Need for Speed games in the market because they have to.
Yeah.
And that's the feeling, but this game really looks promising, and the graphics.
Yeah, the graphics, it's
this should be actually in-game graphics, as you see in the screen.
This was the first trailer they actually released, and I was like, yeah, come on guys, this is not real. You cannot do this kind of graphics.
Yeah, but they added pictures later on, and it looks so real life.
Yeah, we're also going to have a bit of the actual gameplay here in the trailer a bit later, and you can see the in-game graphics. It's really amazing.
Maybe I need to upgrade my computer then.
Yeah, and I definitely need to upgrade mine. I also had the new customization.
Yeah,
I think it's it looks really amazing and promising also. We talked a bit about where we had this kind of customization before, and it was Cavern and maybe a bit Pro Street.
Yeah, it looks a bit like it, but what they say themselves about this game is they're going a bit more back to Underground.
Yeah.
As we like it, you can put in big speakers in your car, and you can really customize your car as you want it.
And that was also what I really missed in the other games, because even though in Pro Street we had that we can customize how wide the fields should be in the cooler of the on the hood on the car, but we hadn't had like scissor doors and speakers
all that nice stuff you could add in the old games. You can't do that. There's an interior and stuff. I really hope they put it in this one.
Yeah,
but as they say it right now,
it looks amazing. Yeah. It looks really amazing.
It looks really amazing, and it sounds like it's gonna be a new Underground.
I think
Underground 2 is, in my opinion, the best Need for Speed game ever made.
I really liked Need for Speed Underground, the first one.
Yeah.
But it also really set the bar. And then the second one came, and I was like, whoa, open world, first open world car game. You know, this is amazing.
It was so nice.
And then
it went downhill from there.
I know we had Most Wanted. I really like Most Wanted. I think that's probably from Underground 2. Then my second best Need for Speed experience is definitely the Most Wanted. But actually, this is from Ghost Game developer. And they made the Need for Speed Rivals games also. I haven't tried that one either. I don't know if you have.
Me neither.
No. But I actually also only heard good things about the Rivals game. But as you see here, this is the in-game graphic. I have never seen anything like this. This is amazing.
The lighting looks
realistic. It looks really realistic. You know, high speed in a car. Of course, you should never drive with high speed. At least you should keep in from the speed limit. But you know, with high speed, you get this blurry feeling.
Yeah.
But it also seems like they have a lot of things going on the screen.
There's a lot happening on the screen right now, and what I'm curious about is when you're drifting like that through the corners, the camera angle really is kind of fucked up for me. I can't see myself controlling the car from that angle.
You're gonna hit a lot of bends on the right side when you're drifting.
I think I'm gonna hit everything when I'm drifting in that car, but maybe it's gonna be easy enough. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe you just have to get used to it.
Yeah.
But also you have Yeah, I also like this feature. You know, you can look at the fine up in the upper left corner.
Yeah.
Upper right corner. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
exactly.
I think that's also.
We had that in Most Wanted, and I love to drive around and destroying stuff, so you could see what a bigger fine you could actually get.
Yeah, and also I think this. What I really missed in Underground 2 was definitely the cops.
Yeah, that's true. We haven't got anything like that in Underground 2.
No.
We got that in Most Wanted, but in Most Wanted they removed all the customization things.
So I want to start out saying about the Need for Speed game, I'm definitely going back to this kind of games.
Me too.
Yeah, and then we didn't get to give the alpha key giveaway last time, so of course it's the same rules as last time. We're hoping on getting our subscribers. Yeah, please get in on this.
Yeah, we are almost at 10 subscribers right now, so let's see if we can hit the 12.
15?
Yeah, 15
subscribers.
That's the goal for this week.
Yeah.
And please like and subscribe, and you have the opportunity to win this alpha key.
Yeah. Yeah, and then remember also to look at our Facebook channel, because we actually have a game giveaway on our Facebook channel right now, and until the 15th of August we're going to pull a winner. So go in there and see if you can win the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and thank you for tuning in, and remember to subscribe to the video as we said, because it really helps us making these awesome videos.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.